I was taking a class on English grammar, and one of my students posed a question about the difference between homophones and homonyms. Before answering the question, I decided to throw the question back to the class, and then I realized that many do not know the difference between homophones and homonyms. Hence, on today's episode of Grammar Arena, I would like not only to talk about homophones and homonyms, but also to talk about a similar concept, the concept of homographs. Let's begin, shall we? Homophones, homographs, homonyms. What exactly are they? How are they related? And what distinctions are there amongst them? Let's begin with homophones. The word homophone comprises of two units, homo and phone. Phone has to do with phonetics. Phonetics. It implies sound. Homo means same, and so homophone implies same sound. Hence, we define homophones as words that have the same sound. More specifically, we define them as words that have the same phonetic transcription, but different spellings and different meanings. Again, homophones are words that have the same sound, the same phonetic transcription, but different spellings and different meanings. I give you examples. Raw and raw. Raw, R-A-W, as in raw meats. Roar, R-O-A-R, as in the sound of a lion roars. You, Y-O-U, the pronoun you, and then you, E-W-E, you, the feminine of ram. You. Sea, S-E-A, a body of water, and see, S-E-E, to perceive with the eyes, the sense of sight. Alright? Now, let's move to homographs. Similarly, the word homograph comprises of two units, homo and graph. Homo means same. Graph is related to graphics, character, spelling, graphics, letters. Alright? So, graph, spelling, homo, same. Hence, homograph implies same spelling. Therefore, we define homographs as words that have the same spelling, but different pronunciations and different meanings. Again, I give you examples. Lead, L-E-A-D. Lead, L-E-A-D. Lead as in to lead, to take leadership. Then lead, an element, the element PB, for the science students in the house, PB, lead. Bow, as in bow and arrow, B-O-W. And then bow, take a bow, to lower your head, bow, B-O-W. Then bass, B-A-S-S, the voice or instrument, bass, as in bass guitar. Then bass, a kind of fish. I think it's a sea fish or so, yeah, a marine fish. Bass, B-A-S-S. B-A-S-S, bass, the voice, as in alto, soprano, treble, bass. Okay, then bass. Alright? Now, let's consider homonyms. This is where the confusion sets in, and so I want you to pay more attention. Loosely, homonyms have been defined as words that are either spelled the same way or pronounced the same way. This means that, based on this definition I just gave, homonyms would either be homophones or homographs. Alright? And so, homophones and homographs are seen as subsets or subclasses of homonyms. Alright? However, the more standard and acceptable definition of homonyms is more restrictive. It restricts homonyms to mean words that are both spelled the same way and pronounced the same way. In other words, homonyms are words that are both homophones and at the same time homographs. Do you understand? Now, you might want to ask, why is this more restrictive definition accepted as the standard definition? It is so because this restricted definition eradicates the overlap as well as the ambiguity which results from the loose definition. From the loose definition, you would call homophones homonyms, you would call homographs homonyms. It is difficult to say which is which or distinguish one from the other. But with the restrictive definition, we know that for a set of words to qualify as homonyms, they must be both homophones and homographs. It means that they must be pronounced the same way and at the same time spelled the same way. I give you examples. Bank, B-A-N-K, as in river bank. Bank, B-A-N-K, as in financial institution. Another example, bear, B-E-A-R, the animal, bear. Then B-E-A-R, bear, as in bear, to endure, to tolerate, maybe to even support something, bear. All right. Then die, D-I-E, to cease to exist, and then die, D-I-E, the singular form of dice. That dice that we used to play Ludo game, the singular form is die. All right. So in summary, homophones are words that have the same pronunciation, the same sound, but different spellings and different meanings. Homographs are words that have the same spelling but different pronunciation and different meanings, while homonyms are words that have both the same spelling and the same pronunciation but different meanings. That will be all on today's episode. I believe you learned something new. Remember to share this video with your friend, not only to make them learn from what we have taught today, but also to support what I do. Until we meet again on the next episode, I am yours and learning, Paul A.A. Moses. Bye, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.